All right, a lot of good here. As far as the first step goes, when you're going away from center, to me, you want to have purpose with the left foot. See how the left foot starts here and then it slides forward as you go through your movement, slides forward that way. Just take a look at that. So that's wasted motion. So you're taking a false step there. Now, if you're asked to do a punch step where you lift the left foot up, put it down, and then push off of the left foot, push and pivot on the left foot, and then open reach with the right leg, then that makes sense. So I would eliminate that false step. I like your extension here with your right leg, good open reach. Your chin's on your shoulder, your eyes are upfield. You have a slight bend in your knees. You're in athletic position. Slight pendulum swing with the football. I like that. Try to keep your hands engaged on the ball. Some people have a rhythm pat. I know you have a rhythm pat as well where you'll pat the ball right before. I don't have a problem with that. Do your best to keep your hips level. You could keep your feet active at the top of the drop for sure. That's a good thing to practice and to make sure you maintain a good rhythm. So whatever works for you as far as your rhythm goes on that, keeping your feet active is a good thing. Okay, so when we go to throw, we really want to look at, how fast from this left hand coming off of the football to the front foot striking. Want to try to get that done in about 0.2 seconds. So you see the left hand still on the ball, start to separate from the ball, and then you make contact with the ground where you get your cleats in the ground at about that 0.206 second mark. That's good. It's good timing. And then the other metric we look at is from that palm off to release of the football. You're right on cue to what I would say good is, for older athletes even. So you're definitely ahead of the game, being the age you are and how well you move and how fluid you are. So there's a lot of good things there. As far as the motion goes, I like how you keep the bend in your knees. You rotate your hips through efficiently. You have deceleration in that right foot. You don't over rotate it. I think that's good. You want to start fast and stop fast. There's a good turn in your trunk, your lower back, your mid spine area, good turn. You keep your head relatively still. That's definitely a good checkpoint as a quarterback. Okay, so when we look at your left arm in relation to your right arm, I know this is kind of cut off here. When you look at your left arm in relation to your right arm, I am in the camp that believes that you ought to have this elbow match the right elbow. Okay, this wrist here match the right wrist that's back there that we can't see, right? So you want to have equal and opposite. So the way that the right arm moves, the left arm should move in the same way on the initial load. And then when you start to go through the second phase of the throw, the acceleration phase, ball coming forward, you pivot that left arm back to the midline of the body. That's something I would work on. The cue can be palms together, palms down. So if you don't have the ball in your hands, just pretend like your palms are facing one another. And then when you go to load, the palms will face the ground, right? So then that elbow will extend out towards the target. And then you rotate it back. As you start to bring the arm forward, then you rotate that left arm back right to where you have it now, right? So that you can have maximum torque as you're finishing through. So a lot of good stuff. I see that you're posting your throws, your workouts. Continue to stay humble and hungry. And always remember it's about having fun, enjoying the process. And when you play games, it's about making plays as a quarterback, bottom line. So don't ever forget that. And always be a good leader and good teammate. Peace.